Welcome back all to episode 3 in the Barbarian Bowl. Last night I ended up moving up a few trophies, a bit closer to Arena 4, which is the PEKKA Playhouse. However, I did have a couple of defeats as well. I'm now about 92 trophies away. I need to get to 1,100, as you can see there, in order to move up to the PEKKAs Playhouse. Now, you'll notice that in Arena 3 you are only allowed to request one rare and 10 commons every 7 hours. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take me tonight, but I want to get up to the next level so that I can request twice for rares or 20 commons. The particular reason is tomorrow is Epic Sunday, and I would like to get my epics upgraded a little bit. So, I don't know how long this episode will be. You probably will know before you've finished the episode because you can see the play length, but we're going for the next arena tonight. I don't care about chest slots, we're going for it. So, first things first, I've had a couple of musketeers donated, so let's get that one upgraded. And let's have a quick peek in the shop, see what's there. Some giants, that's handy, and a witch. Oh, I'd quite like a witch, that works really well with giants, but I can't afford it, so I'm going to have to stick with the giants. If I was to get enough, I probably can't afford to upgrade it because it costs 400 to upgrade, but it's probably worth picking up a couple of cards, they're quite cheap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Ooh. Go on then, we'll go to that. And then if we are lucky and get a load of coins from our crown chest, we should get some anyway, about 200 or something. If we get to 400, then we can always go for it. We've got one more chest here, in fact, that will give us a few coins. If that gives me a giant card, I'm going to be annoyed. That's a mini P.E.K.K.A, that's alright. Okay, let's get that one unlocking as well. So, let's get playing at the battles. We need to win at least 4, but if I lose any, we're going to need even more than that. So it could be a nice long episode for your Saturday evening. Here we go then, Barbarian Bowl, 5 versus 4. Where to start? Let's have a giant popping down. We've got a fireball. Oh, I forgot to mention, I've changed my deck slightly. I've stuck in some skeletons. You'll notice in the last episode I kept dying against princes. Now, the meter suggests at the moment that 50% of decks, that's every other deck, has got a prince in it. And that's very high out of any arena, in fact, not just Arena 3 particularly, is got a lot of princes in it, and we therefore want to make sure we've got a second way of dealing with them. So I've got goblins already, I've now got skeletons in there as well. I took out my Valkyrie. Now, that means I've got to be very slightly careful. Every time I put down that giant and I forget to put down the Valkyrie behind it and my skeleton army came down and hit my giant, well, I've now got to be very careful about that. The way of getting around it, of course, I have a splash damage baby dragon. So if I use my baby dragon with my giant, I shouldn't have any issues, but I have got to remember to put my baby dragon down behind the giant when I use that for a push. So that's the trade-off on the deck. The other advantage of the skeletons, of course, is they are a very cheap troop, which means that you can cycle round very quickly to your tanks if you want to. In fact, that's a bad play because I've got the prince there coming down onto my giant, talking rather than thinking. If you play the skeletons followed by the goblins, you're only using 3 elixir and you've used up 2 cards, which means you get 2 new cards coming straight back out, which is great because you can get back around to your big tank troops very cheaply and quickly. Right, so talking about this game, not really been thinking. The right hand tower has gone. Splash damage on these barbarians. We're looking to get that second tower if we want to. We've got another minute to go. We don't have to desperately do it quickly. I really shouldn't have put those archers there with the baby dragon. But we've got a level 2, he's got a level 1. This is looking quite good, so I'm just kind of randomly playing troops here. Apologies. You probably found at least something interesting in the talk about the skeletons and whatnot. Okay, balloon coming in. I don't like balloons, but fair enough. 20% of decks at Arena 3 have a balloon in them. 21 in fact, so it's a card that you need to have a defense against, but it's not crucial to have a super stop against the balloon at the moment. It's more critical to have a stop against the prince. So the skeletons and the goblins should do that for me, and a big tank troop of the mini P.E.K.K.A if I can waste the elixir on that. I have, however, let him catch back up a little bit here, which is not good news. I've got my... he doesn't seem to have a skeleton army, by the way, which is means I can let that run, but I'm now not in a brilliant position. Let's fireball that lot. Oh, I've missed. That was a terrible fireball. And he's got his balloon coming in. Excellent. Baby dragon against the balloon. Goblins against the prince. Valkyrie in there. That's not cool. Musketeer and baby dragon helping out there. Okay, I've now got something going. Mini P.E.K.K.A push here. That might just get us over the top. The baby dragon's in the way, but our baby dragon might take his baby dragon. Fireball against the those bits over there. His prince is still coming down. That's annoying. That does far too much damage. I don't really want to draw here. Only 30 seconds left, but I'm not going to be able to do it unless I get something good going on. What else can we do? Come on. Oh no! Yeah. Too much talking. Less thinking. Oh well, that started really well. This is going to be a nice long episode for you guys. Stunned silence. What can I say? Right, let's try and make this one a little bit better. Let's get that giant push going. I've got to save the baby dragon for the giant because we haven't got the Valkyrie. There's a mini P.E.K.K.A cycling through, and as you can see, there's another prince, and there's a Valkyrie in with it. Now, the goblins are not good with the Valkyrie in play. That's not a good start. I might need to rethink this. Anyhow, we've got stuff going on over there. He's got a witch as well, which is a good card. We might just have enough there depending on how strong his minions are. Now I think he's going to come through with those. I was going to say I don't really need to defend that, but with our skeleton army as well, I probably do. Otherwise he could just do too much damage over there. Let's put this giant down, try and get a small push. He's got a skeleton army, but he has used it, so I don't need to back up with the Valkyrie at this stage. Baby dragon's not going to do masses of splash damage against a tank like a giant, and hopefully with him putting the baby dragon and the Valkyrie down on the right, I should have enough time to get that mini P.E.K.K.A to the tower and do a little bit over the other side. I do of course have to defend over here, so let's get this musketeer down. It's got enough range hopefully to defend before the Valkyrie wipes it out. I haven't quite got his towers down, but it's looking promising. So I'm not too worried about his musketeer. I can put some goblins or some skeletons down there. They will take him out for quite a good trade. Witch coming in. I should really wait for the witch to lock on before playing those, but we've got the prince coming in, which I do need to distract. So again, we can do that with the goblins. Mini P.E.K.K.A can finish the job there and run on to the tower. So that tower should be down, not quite. Oh, that's rubbish. Right, baby dragon on the skeleton army. Valkyrie have the musketeer at a little bit of a distance. Baby dragon should have enough. In fact, both of those two should run onto the tower. Let's put the giant on the other side. That will distract him a little bit. You can't do both. We've got a fireball in any case. Let's use that on the witch. Okay, so there we go. That's going to even things up a little bit. Both towers now gone. Not the cleanest of victories, but at least this one should be a victory, unlike the last one, which was a disaster. Okay. Skeletons in behind that musketeer, now it's locked on. Push of a few more troops. He's going to have to defend. No, he's only got 3 seconds left, that's enough. Okay, so we should be roughly back to square one now. There we go, we've got 32 trophies for that one, so we should be back to the 1000, and we're up to 1020. Predator wants a clan battle. I'm not going to give it to him just yet. I want to get into Arena 4 more urgently this evening. We are of course working on the clan chest. Although this clan has not been particularly quick, my main account has been much more engaging on the clan battles. Right, mini P.E.K.K.A push. He's got his Valkyrie to defend his mini P.E.K.K.A. I'm going to fireball a lot of that and try and deflect his. No, I haven't quite managed to deflect his mini P.E.K.K.A, but that was a good enough trade. Right, skeletons versus skeletons. That's always fun. It doesn't matter that he's got 15 and I've only got 4, because they're in front of our crown tower. That will add into the damage. Of course, we've got the added bonus that the crown tower itself is hitting it, and the musketeer was hitting it, so it's a reasonable trade on that one. His skeleton army is worth 3, ours is worth only the 1. Okay, what are we doing now? Distract that with some archers. You got 1/2 of the archers. I'm tempted to put a giant in, hoping to get the baby dragon in behind it, but I will need to defend that balloon instead with our musketeer as soon as he's ready. There we go. As you can see, balloons do a lot of damage very quickly when left going. Unfortunately, I didn't get there fast enough, so unfortunately I'm paying the price for that. And he does have a skeleton army, so this is going quite well. Not. Okay, in which case let's just leave that for the second. Let's see what happens, and let's wait for the next big push. So let's get our baby dragon down so we can get our mini P.E.K.K.A out. Mini P.E.K.K.A to hit his Valkyrie, and let's have a little push there. Let's distract his mini P.E.K.K.A with our skeletons. That's a 4-for-1 trade. And let's get a giant push going down on this side, bearing in mind there might be a skeleton army coming out any second. I'm hoping for this fireball to get ready. Come on, fireball. Come on, fireball. Come on, fireball. That skeleton army is going to come down any second. No, it's not. Okay, I don't know why he's not defending that. Right, let's put in some musketeers and baby dragon. There's the skeleton army. We might as well fireball that with the balloon, and that sort of worked. Distraction for the mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, I'm not too worried about the Valkyrie. I could put the mini P.E.K.K.A down on him. 30 seconds to go. Let's start playing. Right. Okay, aerial for the balloon. We don't want that to take out the second tower before we finish this. As long as you take it out before it gets to the tower, you're only going to get about 200 from the death damage. As you can see, I'm not worried about actually trying to get a victory here, or at least a 3-crown victory. Just any victory will do. I urgently want Arena 4 so that I can get that extra donation tomorrow. There's a golden chest. All our chest slots are not now full, but we've got 49 more trophies to go, so 2 more battles. Let's do it. Hello, Leah. Right. Baby dragon giants. Where's the mini P.E.K.K.A? And let's see what he's got. So, giant first. There's the mini P.E.K.K.A. If a prince comes down, I've got some goblins. Giant skeletons come down. Goblins will work on that too to distract it. There's the prince. Okay, so he's not got anything for defense on the right. I just need to keep him distracted long enough not to get blown up badly by that big skeleton, giant skeleton thing. His giant skeleton bomb will probably take out my musketeer, but my musketeer's pretty dead anyway. I'm not too worried about that. His tower's taken a hefty amount of damage. Let's do the mini P.E.K.K.A push on the left. He's probably storing back up for his giant skeleton and prince again. Between the two of them, that's 11 elixir. No, actually, he's pushed down a few barbarians. Let's distract those before they get to the tower. They'll get a few more hits off the crown tower then. The barbarians cost him 5. You'll notice goblins and skeleton cost us combined strength of 3. It does now mean I don't have anything to defend this prince or distract this prince. I'm having to waste my archers at this point. We don't want it to hit the tower. It's going to hit the tower. That's not a good trade for us. Oh no, that's not cool. Okay, no, we're not looking so good. Okay, right. So I could do a rush push now, but I don't have a massive elixir advantage at the second, so I'm probably best to wait. He will come down on the left. Trouble is, I'm going to put down my... No, he's not. He's coming down on the right. Wonder if he's going for a 3-crown push. Why is he raging his tower? That's just weird. Okay, something weird's going on here. What am I missing? I don't know. Okay, well he should have probably put his prince on my giant, not raged anything. I don't know what's going on with his rage thing. Oh well, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Let's see if we can get another tower down before the end of this match, because then I don't have to play another one. Oh well, I will. I'll have to play another one definitely, but not another two. Go for the goblins, not the musketeer. Goblins. There we go. Always try and get the prince to hit your cheaper troop if possible. Right, mini P.E.K.K.A and baby dragon push. I have a fireball ready to hand. Thinking that might be enough. Not worrying about his barbarians massively. If they hit, they hit. Skeleton will distract slightly. There we go. Okay, so we filled up our chest slots. It doesn't matter, you can still battle. I'm not going to receive any reward for doing so, but I am going to battle it on anyway. I want this final push into the Barbarian Bowl. So I don't have my giant out, so I'm not sure what I should really play here. Baby Dragon's slow, let's put it down. I can probably cycle with my skeletons, distracting the mini P.E.K.K.A as it happens. Musketeer on the other side to try and take out that Valkyrie, and possibly the bomber. That sort of worked. And then a mini P.E.K.K.A push. Baby Dragon still at full health, that's good. So he used 8 on his 2, and we got a good trade there. They're coming together nicely for a fireball. There we go. Fireball 4. His little troops there was worth 6. No, 5. So slight advantage there. Right, we've now got our giant dragon in the cycle. And he's got a giant down as well, but he's got a mini P.E.K.K.A in behind it. So let's distract the mini P.E.K.K.A first. And then let's put our goblins in behind to deal with his knight. Mini P.E.K.K.A down to deal with his giant. Hopefully this will work. A couple of archers in to take out those minions. He's got lots of little troops going on here. Slightly annoying, but it's all good. Right, skeleton army's down that side. Giant's safe this side by itself for the moment. He has got little spear goblins and things. We can fireball them if we have to, but we might be able to take that tower without any further additional support. Yeah, it looks like that's good to go. I'm not going to help that any further. So, what are we going to do next? Get the baby dragon ready to go. And then we can cycle quickly with a 2 and a 1. Actually, we're going to get the musketeer out of the way first. Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to turn round. Skeleton's in there. That goes in there with the mini P.E.K.K.A. I'm just getting wiped out there. That's not cool. I should really have fireballed a lot of that ages ago. Oh well. Right, that tower's down, and he's now winning. I should plan that better. Right, giant's down. Let's get these things dealt with before they cause any further damage. Right, fireball everything, please. And that was a nice wasted fireball. Yep, I'm going to be losing this one. Oh dear, Mr. Dewberry. Baby Dragon, trying to take that second tower before he gets anywhere near my king tower. Might have just saved it. I've got a fireball ready if I need it. He's got a baby dragon going in. Oh no. Come on, Mr. Mini P.E.K.K.A. No, Mr. Baby Dragon. Nope, not good enough. Mini P.E.K.K.A, off you go. Go do some work. Musketeer in behind. Come on. Take that tower out. Right, where's that fireball gone? Here it is. Sorry, mate. Okay, so we've made it to the PEKKA Playhouse. Finally, Arena 4. That gives us the all-important second donation. Shop has new cards. Well, obviously, as you can see, we've now got upgraded. We've got the 2 legendaries now available. You don't get them before Arena 4, with the Inferno Dragon and the Lava Hound, so they're pretty cool. We now get 2 rare donations if you want to, or 2 epics on a Sunday. The Inferno Tower is amazing. The P.E.K.K.A itself is quite cool. All of those cards are pretty good. The Hog is one of the most used cards, certainly in Arena 11. Really, really powerful. Although it's been nerfed a couple of times, it's still pretty good. I'm not buying gems on this account, so we'll leave that as that is in the shop. What's going on over here? People are still battling. As you can see, they're only on level 2 chest in this account. I'm not too worried about that, as this is only my little one. Let's quickly open the crown chest. I'm going to end the episode there, as we're already over 20 minutes, and I shouldn't take up any more of your time, but you will of course get another episode tomorrow. Ooh, we've got a load more skeletons, and I didn't buy the witch, but Karma has rewarded us with a witch anyway, so we might have a little chat about what to do with our deck. Now we've got a witch available, we've made it to Arena 4. I don't think we've got... yeah, let's get this. We've only got we've got 3 things to upgrade, and we've got 362 coins. So I will leave that for now. If you've got a preference as to what we upgrade next, stick it in the comments, and we'll follow your choice. Thanks very much. If you enjoyed this video, do subscribe, and I will see you again tomorrow night.